everybody, my name is Jennifer Anidu, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I manage my time as a mompreneur. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes here so that I don't forget any points. So let's just get started. So the first one would be food. How do I cook? Like, what I do is I pick a day in the week where I kind of cook everything I want to cook, like jollof rice, fried rice, spaghetti, macaroni, so that way I only cook for a week for the kids and for myself. And you'll be wondering about how to do that in a day. Guys, the easiest way to do it that I've learned is to kind of pre-boil stuff like your meat, your chicken. So you fry your chicken or you grill it, you have it in the freezer. And so you have like meat stock already stored. I have like shaki, it's called beef stripes that people buy from local store. I have like cow skin already washed and boiled and kind of chopped into little pieces in a bowl. So these things already are stored and ready for me to use. So I bring it out a day before, I thaw it, and guys, I can make my rice, my fried rice, spaghetti and everything in one day. So you got to choose which day works for you. Mine could be on a Friday, so that for the next 1 week, I have this food in my fridge, so I don't have to always cook. It's a hassle cooking here when you have kids and you run a business. So that's the first one that I would advise you to go for, cooking. So the second one would be my kids' clothes, even mine. How do I prep for the whole week? The thing is, I have a system that works for me. So because I have 3 little kids, the first one after college is on a Friday. I start my laundry on Fridays. Yeah. Saturdays I fold. That Saturday is when I pick out what they're gonna wear for the whole week. Their pants, t-shirts, whatever shirts they're gonna wear, panties, socks, everything. I press, iron them, ready to go for the next week. So Sunday nights I have their shoes all out, socks in their shoes, pants, t-shirts, panties, everything ready to go on Monday. So in the morning I'm like, oh my goodness, what are you gonna wear? Oh, what do you want to wear? No, everything is ready for the whole week. So Monday, we get ready in the morning, all dressed up. Before I wake them up, guys, I know what my kids like to eat. Tea, toasted bread, ready before I wake them up. So they're getting down, they're taking their cup of tea while I'm getting one ready and everything. My husband helps as well. So this way, I'm not like all trying to think about what they're gonna wear, trying to make breakfast that day. No, you cannot handle that. You'll be stressed out. And then of course, you're like, but they take snacks to school. How do I do that? That's the same thing. Saturday or Sunday night, I package my kids' snacks for 2 weeks. I have like a brown bag I'm gonna just put up there that I use. So they have their Capri Sun, they have their chips, and fruits, healthy snacks. The only thing I don't put in that bag is of course their yogurt, so it doesn't get spoiled. I have it in the fridge. So I have everything in the brown bag in their lunch bags, like just opened. So it's just there on my counter for the next day. In the morning, I take out the yogurts, put it inside, zip it up in their bag. So everything is like already ready for me to just pick up and put in the bags before I wake them up. So you don't have to keep stressing and packing your kids' lunch. That's it. You will get stressed out. You will burn out. So by 7:40, 7:35, depending, we're out. So when I come back, guys, the house is quiet. I can fix it up, get something to eat, get 1 hour of nap if my brain can handle it, if I'm not like ready to do something else. And then get their clothes ready for the next day. Because, in my closet, I have everything arranged. The shoe for the next day, socks. So they're ready to be dressed up the next day. Because I've prepared everything the weekend before, all pressed out. When they come back, the same thing. I have their 90s ready, give them a shower, get them ready. So it's like a system that works for me, but you have to learn to create a system that works so that you don't get burnt out. Guys, in the diaspora here, it's a lot of work to be a mompreneur. You run a business or you work without a help, it's a lot of work. So you have to create a system that works for you. And that's the same thing. I've talked about food, how I prep my food for the week, my kids' clothes, and their snacks. So when it comes to work, because I create clothes, I'm a fashion designer, I don't do everything in one day, depending on the workload. So if I have like multiple designs I have to work on, I choose one day to create the pattern. I create the pattern like on a Monday, yeah? And then if I have more time, I can maybe like cut out the linings or maybe cut out the design for one, depending on the time I have. Or the next day, I cut out the pattern. I cut out the fabrics using the patterns I've already created. And if I still have time and I can start sewing one bit, yeah, if not the next day. So I don't feel tired at the end of the day that I can't even have like a breather, like I cannot breathe, no. So that when I'm done, I still have the time, send my kids off to bed, pray, and I can have me time. When they're off to bed, the house is quiet, I can read my Bible or watch a movie or just relax. I love it. Then you would always ask, okay, if that's taken up care of, how do you take care of yourself? That's another thing you have to do. Self-care is very, very important. You have to take care of yourself. Pick a day as well. When the kids are off in school and you don't have much to do, go get your nails done, get a foot massage, or just get yourself ice cream, whatever you think is self-care for you, or just lounge with your glass of juice, wine, or your zobo, watch a Korean movie like me, or Indian movie, or just read a book, learn something. But you have to figure out what self-care means to you. How it looks for you, you know? For me, I get my nails done when I can, but I always chill. I watch Korean movies, guys. I don't joke in my Korean movies, so my glass of zobo or my juice, or not, snacking on something. But that's how I get to relax and my brain, and also write down stuff. For me, I tend to put things in my head. It's not good. It's not good. Get a jotter, like a small one from your dollar store or anything. Write down what you gotta do every day. And if you don't finish, you give yourself grace to finish the next day. Don't procrastinate, don't lazy around. But if you cannot get everything done, you've written out previously for Monday, and you could get 60% done, then finish the 40 the next day. At least you did something. But try as much as possible to give yourself time to breathe, to hear yourself think, to just be in tune with yourself. I love myself. I'm my best company. I have talks with myself. I talk to God. Like, just having the house quiet is one of the best things my husband does for me. He takes the kids out and the whole house is quiet. I turn up the lights and it's like I'm in heaven on earth, just having the whole house quiet. But even if you cannot, and you can step out a little bit, maybe take a walk, have music on, listen to music while you take a walk or something. You just need that time alone. 30 minutes, 40 minutes to just hear yourself. Or send your kids to bed early. Why leave them till 9 when they gotta go to school the next day? Send them up 7:40, 8 o'clock, so that you can have that time to yourself before you go to bed. It's very important. So that's how I manage my time as a mompreneur. A subscriber of mine asks me, and this is how it works for me. But please, guys, figure out a way that works for you, that you're not stressed out at the end of the day. So I hope this video was helpful in some way. Ask me any questions. You'll have to ask me down in the comment section, and I'll definitely get back to you. See you guys in my next video. And like I always say, what God cannot do does not exist. Bye.